guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please click on the subscribe button below this video to join the family. My name is Betty Mba. You're welcome to Chandra's Corner. Click on the notification icon as well so that whenever we post a new video, you'll be notified. And to my returning subscribers, you guys are the best. You know that you're the best. Okay, thank you very much for always coming back to watch my content. In this video, we will be talking about documents that are required for migrating from Nigeria to any other country of your choice through the study route. Now, these documents I'm going to be mentioning, they are generic. Okay, they are basic documents that are required by almost every country for international students. Now, all countries are not the same. Likewise, all schools. In fact, in a particular country, the requirements for schools also vary. What they might ask you to bring in this particular school might be different from what they will ask you to bring in the next school, right, in the same country. So documents vary. But what I'll be mentioning here, they are like generic. They are the basic documents that as an intending international student, you need to have these documents in place so that when you're asked, you do not have to go and start this whole process all over again. The first document that will be required of you is your international passport. Very, very important. Like, of course, you can't even start the process without your international passport. If you're somebody who wants to go and study abroad, you need international passport. You need to start the process of arranging your international passport because it takes time. The second document you need to have handy is your certificate. Your highest level, the highest level of school you have attained. If, for example, you have not even entered the university right here in Nigeria, Ghana, or wherever it is you're watching this video from, your highest level of education, the certificate you got from that is what you need to have handy. So if you are a school leaver, that means you need to have your WAEC certificate handy. If you are already a graduate, you need to have your BSc certificate or HND certificate or OND certificate, whichever one whatever certificate you have, you need to have it handy, okay, before you even start your application process, because this is also part of the document you will be sending along with your application. The third document that you need to have handy is your transcript. It doesn't matter if you're an undergraduate, it doesn't matter if you're a school leaver, you need to have your transcript. If you are a graduate, you just need to request for your transcript from your university or polytechnic, the polytechnic or university where you schooled. And if you are a school leaver, like you have just WAEC, some schools, some secondary schools or primary schools also offer, they give you transcript. You actually need to send your transcript. You need to send transcripts to your school. The fourth thing you need to have handy is your letter of recommendation. Okay, you need a letter of recommendation if you want to study abroad. It's very important. Your letter of recommendation needs to be written by somebody who knows you well. For example, if you're a graduate, you need your letter of recommendation should either come from your employer or from a lecturer or from a supervisor, somebody, your teacher. Even if you're not a graduate, your teacher, people you have worked closely with, who knows you, who can, aside from knowing you, who can pen down something concerning you, your character, detailed information about you. Now, the fourth document that is required of an intending international student will be your proof of English proficiency. Some people always mistake this for you must write IELTS or you must write TOEFL. Yes, you can totally write IELTS, yes, because there are some schools in some countries that requires you to write IELTS. But in those countries too, there are also schools that will accept intending international students from English-speaking countries. That's countries where their main lingua franca is English. They will accept you as students in their universities, okay, or colleges with letters of English proficiency. So depending on the course you're going for and the school you're going for, check if your school requires you to write IELTS or if the course you're going for requires you to write IELTS. But if not, I'll be making a separate video about English proficiency and how you can maneuver it and the schools you can apply to that you do not need TOEFL. If you even want me to list out schools so that it will be easy for you to go and apply, I will do that. Leave it down in the comment section if you want me to make a detailed video concerning English proficiency and which schools or which school you can apply to that does not require you writing IELTS or TOEFL, and I will do that in my next video. Next thing you'll be sending to your school is your CV. If you're an intending international student, you need to prepare an adequate curriculum vitae or an adequate resume to send to your school. So now your CV has to be a detailed CV, but it shouldn't be filled with unnecessary information. The seventh item or seventh item you need before applying as an international student will be your statement of purpose. Your statement of purpose is a personal document that tells the person reviewing your application more about you as an individual. In there, you will write about yourself, and then you will also write about the school, the reason why you chose the school, because obviously that's not the only school in your country of choice. Let's say your country of choice is the US. That school you're applying to is not the only school in US. So why did you apply to this particular school? You need to make your research about that school and just write one or two things concerning the school that drew you to apply to that particular school, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going into so much detail about each of these items I've been mentioning, because if not, the video will be very, very long, and I wouldn't want that. You have to be very intentional with your statement of purpose. You really have to be intentional with it. You have to write things that will convince the officer reading. In fact, that will make the officer reading it repent and give you the admission fast, you know. So if you want more video concerning statement of purpose, leave it down in the comment section. I'll be making more videos concerning it. The 8th document you need to have in place is your research proposal. If you're a postgraduate student, like you're done with your BSc and you're applying for probably MSc, you need to have your research proposal. This particular document is not compulsory, meaning some schools might not require you to provide it, even as some schools will require you. Some schools might require you to bring in research proposals, but other schools might not. So this particular one is completely optional, but research proposal is also very important. I would also make a video about it if you want me to. These are the generic documents, important documents that you need to have in place. Then the next thing, which is also very important, that you need to arrange in order to send to your school is proof of fund. Yes, proof of fund is very important, because even the university you are hoping to attend wants to be sure that you can pay your fees. Okay, they want to be sure that you can comfortably live in that country and school. Yes, there are opportunities to work part-time, but they will still want to see your proof of funds, which will tell them that okay, well, this person is financially able to take care of himself during the course of his or her study. So proof of fund is very important, and these 8 documents are very, very important when you're applying to school abroad. Okay, so that's it for this video. That's how much we can take for this particular video. If you're still new to my channel, you've watched up until now, please click on that subscribe button and support your girl. Okay, we need your subscription, so click on the subscribe button, click on the notification icon below this video as well, so that whenever we post a new video, you'll be notified. My returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back to watch all of my content. Thank you guys so much for watching and being with me up until now. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.